Hey guys, Hamsterwheel here with a new video, and today I'm going to talk about my plans for Classic WoW, so you know what to expect in terms of live streams, videos, etc. So first, let me answer the question I've been asked over and over again. Will you play Classic WoW? Of course I will. Ever since I discovered private servers in 2013, I've been having a blast with the vanilla version of World of Warcraft. Then Asterios came along, and it seemed like the passion for this version of World of Warcraft was something that caught the attention of many people. And when Blizzard decided to end the party, I've been advocating for vanilla servers from Blizzard themselves ever since. No pristine servers, true legacy servers. And when I heard the announcement on BlizzCon, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And now that Classic is less than a month away, I can't wait to get my hands on the game and start my journey once again. I've also decided to stay away from the beta as I don't want to get burned out before the final version goes live, and I'm perfectly happy waiting until we get the final release. So that being said, what will I do in Classic? Well, I thought long and hard about what class I should roll. As some of you might know, ranged DPS is my mojo. It's my go-to thing. I've tried tanking, healing, and melee DPS, but I've had the most fun as ranged DPS. However, I've done the clothy ranged DPS over and over again on multiple private servers, and I've kinda gotten burned out with the whole caster DPS feel and what items to get. As much as I love the mage or the warlock class, I can't bring myself up to get that Spellweaver's Turban, Bloodvine set, and whatnot for the 15th time. However, when it comes to a hunter, I haven't played that class a whole lot. I mean, sure, I've done it a few times here and there, but never anything too serious. And gearing up a hunter is completely different from any caster, so now I can start focusing on different items and a different playstyle. So for me, that's probably going to be the class I'm going to play. It's still ranged DPS, but it's something that I'm still not that familiar with, so it's going to be a fun learning experience. So what race? Well, I'm probably going Orc, as I love the increased pet damage and the increased resistance to stun effects. So, in a nutshell, I'll probably go Orc Hunter. Alright, cool. So what will you do with that Orc Hunter? Well, for starters, I will do my best to take my time leveling and make sure I level all the professions with it, like my main professions and things like first aid and cooking. Another thing I'd like to do is actually read the quest text. What I've learned from my Quest of Classic WoW series is that reading the quest text actually adds a whole new layer to your leveling. At first you were always killing those Planestriders in Red Cloud Mesa because, well, that was the objective. But after reading a little further, you realize you're doing this to add food to their supplies and feathers for new clothing. And so every quest becomes a little bit more interesting, further decreasing the chance you'll get burned out. I also want to focus on more community events. Again, I don't know what the population is going to be on the server that I'll be rolling on, but it would be cool to take a break from leveling at level 18, let's say, and join a massive horde raid to go to Ashenvale and tear shit up. Same goes for PvP. As some of you might know, I'm not that big on PvP, but with my hunter, I'd like to start doing a lot more PvP while leveling and at level 60. Sure, it's going to be difficult for me because 1, I'm not a PvP veteran by any stretch of the imagination, and 2, I've barely ever done PvP with the Hunter class, but that will give me a nice learning curve and provide me with a good challenge while playing the game. That, and because I won't have a whole lot of time to raid, I can see myself doing the occasional Arathi Basin, Warsong Gulch, or just have fun outside of Orgrimmar dueling players and try to hone my skills with this class. Now, one thing I've been asked multiple times is this: will I clear Naxxramas on Classic WoW? And you can now probably guess what the answer to that will be. Probably not. I've done it before, and yes, that was on the private server, but for me, that was good enough. I can't bring up the motivation, let alone the time, to actually progress through Naxxramas on Classic WoW. So I'll leave that to other people, like the Guild Grizzly, who I believe will probably get the world first in that raid, and many others. So, to recap, yes, I will play Classic WoW. I will play an Orc Hunter and take my time leveling, and my main focus will probably be PvP with maybe a raid or two on the side. And there you go. Now you know my plans for Classic WoW. I hope this clears everything up, and as always, I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm Hamsterwheel, and have a good one.